Etta had always felt most at home among flowers. From the time she was a little girl, her world had been one of vibrant petals and sweet, earthy scents. While other kids ran after ice cream trucks, Etta wandered through her grandmother's garden, her small fingers tracing the soft edges of marigolds and the bright centers of daisies. Her grandmother would smile, watching Etta's eyes light up with every new bloom she discovered. As she grew older, Etta's love for flowers only deepened. She studied books about botany, filled her bedroom with tiny pots of herbs, and spent hours in the small greenhouse her grandfather had built before he passed. The plants became her friends, each one a story she nurtured with sunlight and water. Every day after school, she'd rush to her greenhouse sanctuary, whispering to her blossoms as if they were the closest companions she had. When Etta turned 25, she decided to open her own flower shop in the heart of town. The place was cozy, with big windows that let the sunlight spill in, illuminating the shelves filled with her favorite blooms. She named it Etta's Garden, in honor of her grandmother's love for simple things. And when she first opened the door, the air smelled of fresh soil, roses, and lavender, just the way she'd always dreamed. The people of the town quickly became regulars. They loved how Etta knew just the right flowers for every occasion. A bouquet of sunflowers to cheer up a friend, soft pink peonies for an anniversary, or a simple bunch of wildflowers for someone who felt a little lost. Etta believed that flowers had the power to speak when words fell short. She watched as people's eyes lit up when she handed them their bouquets, as if the flowers had whispered some secret, gentle truth only they could hear. One day, a man named Leo wandered into the shop, looking lost but curious. Etta noticed the way he hesitated at the door, and she greeted him with a warm smile. He admitted he didn't know much about flowers, but needed something special for his mother, who was recovering from surgery. Etta carefully put together a bouquet of daffodils, symbolizing hope, and violets for loyalty. Leo's eyes softened as she explained the meanings, and he left with a smile. Leo returned again, and then again, each time with a new excuse to buy flowers. Soon, it was no longer just about flowers. They spent hours talking, Etta telling stories of her grandmother's garden, and Leo sharing tales of his adventures as a photographer. Slowly, their friendship blossomed, and the shop felt warmer every time he walked through the door. Years later, as Etta and Leo tended to the garden behind their little home, she thought of her grandmother, feeling the warmth of the past mingling with the present. She had grown something beautiful, a life full of flowers, and a love that blossomed just as naturally.